I was very fortunate in life. I got into this business like everybody by pure accident. I had just moved from New York. I was a lawyer by training. And I met a guy called Roy Lassiter.
Roy Lassiter was the CEO of American Pioneer. He's forgotten more about title insurance than we've ever learned.
And Roy was starting a brand new company. It was a startup. It was called American Pioneer. I needed a job. He got me a job. I thought I'd be there 3 years, and then I'd go practice law and have a real job. And I stayed there for 16 years. And at the end of 16 years, it was sold to one of the big competitors in the marketplace. And then, everything in life, we were just talking about this a few minutes ago, you never know where life's going to take you, right? And one of the best pieces of advice I got from Roy was never turn down a meeting. And so out of the blue, I'm sitting at home one night, I get a phone call from somebody I've never met in my life who said, hey, I was given your name. I own the shell of an underwriter, and we're looking to do something with it. Would you be interested? And that guy was Terry Wright, who was the majority owner of Westcor up until the last few years. And I was supposed to meet Terry for an hour, and we met, and we spent 4.5 hours together. And he drove me back to the airport and said, I remember him asking me, if you were going to build an underwriter, what kind of underwriter would you build? And I was like, okay, this is great. So I just launched into this whole sort of Bose commercial moment about, I would do not what the industry does today, right? I would build a community, and I'd build a culture, and I'd build people, and we'd grow as big as the good people we could find, and we wouldn't be focused on the bottom line. That would take care of it, all this stuff, right? And he said, as he put me on the plane, he said, hey, I think I found somebody to run my underwriter. And I said, really, who? And he said, well, I was kind of hoping you, And I was like, oh, okay, that sounds good. And literally it was that crazy.